Police in Warren have been fighting a reputation for brutality for years. In fact, the federal government was brought in to try and control the situation.
That first happened back in 2006. And tonight, 27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith takes a closer look at the numbers. She learned civil rights complaints have dropped dramatically.
This arrest put Warren police in the national spotlight. The video of Heidi Gill being tased made national TV in 2007. 4 years earlier, Lindahl Kimble had them in that same spotlight, with this video of police beating him during an arrest. Both cases resulted in civil rights lawsuits. Both times, the city paid up. In 2012, the Department of Justice stepped in. Their goal was to make sure those situations didn't happen again. The Department of Justice consent decree identified 47 areas where city police needed help. Those included issues in leadership, racial tensions, and lack of training. The government says the city is fixing all 47 of the problem areas singled out in the consent decree.
Well, there's been a lot of time and effort put into being in compliance with the directions of the Department of Justice. I'm very pleased with the last report card, obviously.
I wanted to see if the department's efforts were working. I asked to see all of the civil rights complaints made against the police department. Since 2012, those complaints have gone down by 30%. There were 20 complaints of brutality in that time. Officers were cleared in each case.
Lemons to lemonade. You take what you were given. You acknowledge the mistakes made in the past, and you learn from them, and you take the parameters that are put before you, and you create a stronger police department because of it.
For instance, the police department just finished 4 weeks of mandatory training for all officers. All of it was paid for by overtime. Last year, OT costs for the department were around $250,000.
We always talk about how much it's cost. I don't look at it as cost, I look at it as an investment. I know for a fact that we're a better police department. We're starting to see the results of our work, and I'm very pleased with that.
Much of the police training revolves around writing better reports when excessive force is used. Officers are trained to justify every action they take and record it.
All in very, very precise detail, so everyone who reviews it or later looks at it understands why the situation ended the way it did.
The Department of Justice will stay in the city until at least 2017. In Warren, I'm Amanda Smith, 27 Investigates.